That's why I have to find a job. Like a big sis anyway.
Alrighty, then I'll just be— Oh, it's a long story.
How am I supposed to leave you?
A homeless boy runs into a beautiful woman who takes pity on him and gives him a place to live. But the problem is, it's a female dormitory. Hello and welcome back to our channel Ice Guy. Today we are going to do a recap of the anime series called Mother of the Goddess Dormitory. This anime is about 12-year-old junior high school student Kushi Nagumo finds himself alone and stranded in the city with no money when his house burns down and his father disappears. By chance, he meets a university student named Minoru Wachai who suggests that he become the dorm mother of her university's goddess dorm. Ep 1, the episode opens up on Nagumo's birthday. His home burns down, and his father decided to leave the boy alone since they were poor. Sometime later, while searching for a place to live, Nagumi faints due to hunger. Then Minoru Wachai met Kushi Nagumi, unconscious lying street suffering from hunger, and carry him to her dorm. When they arrive, she gave him food and introduced him to the others who stay with her. Minoru told the girls that Nagumo is the new family member, and the girls welcome Nagumi. After a while, Aetna heard someone screaming and wonders what is happening. She enters the house after fixing the god's dormitory board. Minoru welcomes her, and Anita asks who is inside the bathroom. Suddenly a young boy came out running, and Anita wonders who that boy. Koichi apologizes for entering the girl's bathroom, and he falls under Anita's skirt and wonders why it is so dark and soft. Anita realizes that a boy touched her. The girls realize that Anita can't handle men, and she doesn't want any man inside the dorm. Later, Minoru told Koichi that this is Goddess Dormitory at Sikkim Women's University. She said to him that she was the interim dorm mother, Minoru Wachai attending her 4th year. He replies that he is Koichi Nagumo attending his 1st year in middle school. Kiria Sesnoa 2nd year, Freya 3rd year, Serene Hazumi, and Anita all stay together. Minoru is the one who invited the girls into this house. The girls wonder how Minoru and Koichi met since they seem to know each other well.
Almost forgot. Give me the scoop. No money, no family, and nowhere to sleep.
Koichi reveals that he has no house, family, no money, and had no place to stay. Koichi told them he wants to find a job and continue with his school. The girl realizes that he has no home. Minoru asks Koichi if he is okay to work here as the dorm mother. The girls realize that they don't have a dorm mother, and they need someone to fill that role. Minoru told Koichi that he would get a room and monthly salary paid in cash. Koichi accepted the offer and became the dorm mother. The girls realize that Anita is not around, and they have to convince her since she doesn't like boys around her. The girls head to Anita's room number 205 and ask her to have a minute with them. Anita comes out, and Minoru said the boy's name is Koichi, and they are hiring him as their dorm mother. She rejected Koichi and told the girls not to say anything. Anita replies that there is no chance that a boy can become their dorm mother. The next day they wait for Anita, and Minoru tried to talk with her, but she still refuses. Koichi wonders what Anita's problem, and Minoru comments, Anita is the new student who recently moved from another dorm. Anita has a sheltered childhood, and she went to an all-girls high school. Her last dorm had problems with girls bringing their boyfriends home. Later, Anita accepted Koichi, but the other girls toy with Koichi. Ep 2, Kiria told Kushi that she is the student where her parents work. She grew up training martial arts. Kiria also talked about her brothers and that she grew up in a masculine environment. When Kiria went to college, she brought her first shoujo manga, and she grew attached to shoujo. She thinks that no one would ever love a girl who starts throwing punches as she gets angry. Kiria images Kushi holding her chin, telling her that he is the guy that loves those girls. Kiria feels like Kushi is telling her that everything is beautiful, especially kung fu. Kushi notices that, and Kiria thinks it is a true story. Kiria reads the shoujo manga while punching the wall, fantasizing that Kushi is proposing to her. Kushi realizes that is how she falls from the ceiling after hitting it using martial arts skills. Kiria gets flusters when she reads shoujo manga, and she is the type of woman who likes to get physical. Kiria destroys the wall, and after she calms down, she apologizes and says she will also fix the wall.
I toss and turn a lot. If I sleep in... Well, aren't you worried about sleeping together with...
Kushi wanted to fix the wall, and Kiria asks if they can exchange their rooms. But she ends up seducing Kushi to sleep with him, and Kushi told her that he couldn't sleep with the girl in the same room. Kushi asks her if she is not worried about sharing the same bed with a guy. Kiria replies that she has no problems since she shares her room with her brothers. The two agree to share the same room, and Kiria keeps on trouble Kushi. Kiria wakes up Kushi telling him that she wants to chat with him. They both talked about their families. Kiria said Kushi reminds her of her little brother. Kushi said he has accepted to be her little brother. Kiria pulls Kushi's blanket and locks him with an armbar. Kushi realizes that Kiria loves wrestling, and she used to wrestle her brothers. Kushi is worried that his hand has passed through Kiria's leg and touched her chest when trying to make him tap. Kiria praises Kushi when he is trying to free himself from the armbar. Kushi tapped the bed and accepted that she had defeated him. After their wrestling match, Kushi told Kiria that he is the guy and the girls must know their limits. Kushi realizes that they try to seduce him all the time, and he doesn't want to get involved with them. The next day, all the girls wish Kushi to call them big sisters. Anita is glad that the girls are behaving toward Kushi. Ep 3, the day Kushi arrived at the dorm, he told the girls that he wanted to go back to school. Kushi wonders if his friends are doing well at school, and they might be surprised that he is not showing up. The news reporters talked about Golden Week's best-kept secrets. The reveal that Golden Week, a vacation made up of 10 consecutive holidays, is finally upon them. Kushi prepares the food for the girls. Kushi decides to call the girls to the living room and heads to their room. When he arrives, they told him that they wouldn't open the door until he calls them big sisters. Kushi shouts that big sister's breakfast is ready. Aetna opens her door, and Kushi is surprised to see her chest. She apologizes that he has to cook for them. Kushi told Aetna not to worry since he likes cooking. Aetna almost touched Kushi and realizes that she doesn't have to feel the boys and pulls her hand back. Frey arrives and squeezes Kushi with her chest.
I swear!
So our darling these type of clothes.
That's not true!
Then
Kushi realizes that time has arrived for the girls to toy with him. Frey asks Kushi if he was looking at Aetna's chest, but Aetna defends him and says Kushi is their darling. Frey asks Koishi if she can be a model but the other type. Aetna gets furious that Frey is attempting to seduce Koishi, and it counts as immoral conduct. Minoru arrives and reminds Aetna that she is the one who insists on becoming big sister. Kiria also joins them, and they begin to fight over Kushi. They both try to squeeze Kushi with their melons, and he realizes that he is in a danger zone. The girls offer a challenge to each other that they should compete to see who is the best big sister. They both went to the living room and finished their breakfast quickly since they have to prepare for the contest. Frey insists on Kushi to call her big sister, or he can say sister dearest or darling sister. They dress Kushi in girls' clothes, and Frey said older sisters dress their younger brothers in a cute outfit. Later, the girls decided to plan for Golden Week and told Kushi that he would go to school after the Golden Week. The next day, a girl follows Kushi home and witnesses the impossible. Ep 4, Kiria and Aetna fight over the big sister, and Sudia gets furious, telling the girls that the dorm is an inappropriate environment for Kushi. The girls get surprised and wonder what Sudia is saying. They forget that they are half naked, showing their things in front of Kushi. Later, Aetna visits Kushi's room, checking if it is clean after realizing that Sudia will give judgments soon. She finds that the room is clean, and she has to fulfill her role as a big sister. Sudia is observing the two and gets furious since Aetna is spending more time with Kushi. Sudia told Kushi that she is giving him time to redeem. The trio dressed adequately and began to behave around Kushi. Minoru told Sudia to move to the next room and check it. They started with Minoru's room.
no worries, it should be fine.
A toxic gas leak just a little while ago?
And they decide to enter since Minoru keep on doing explosive experiments inside her room. Koishi explains why they are not entering Minoru's room and that Minoru is a researcher. The experiments that she conducts tend to fail most of the time. Sudia replies that it reminds her of a rumor that she heard at school, the toxic lady of Sekenum Womes University. Aetna comments that it sounds like some urban legend. They head to Frey's room and finds that everything is spotless, and she hangs her clothes well. Frey told Sudia that she loves wearing and dressing others in cosplay, and her room is a costume department. Later, Sudia asks the girls about their relationship with Kushi, and they told her that he is their brother. And that's all for today, guys. If you liked the recap and want more summaries like this, consider subscribing to our channel.